Are you tired of sending out your resume and not hearing back from employers? Are you not sure of what to change in your resume and how to make it stand out among the million others out there? Let me tell you that you are not alone. This is a common problem faced by several others, and there are a ton much more who have effectively solved this problem, gotten their resume selected, and today are working in the top companies out there. In today's video, we will review a couple of resumes received in response to my LinkedIn post. So a couple of days back, I had posted on LinkedIn saying I will be reviewing some resumes in my next video, so please share your profiles. Now these suggestions are based on my 20 years of experience and having interviewed thousands of people out there. In these suggestions, you will also understand a recruiter's mindset, what they think when they look at your resume. Remember, these suggestions are my point of view. If you do not agree with something, ignore it. Take a supermarket approach. You don't buy the whole damn supermarket. You only buy what you like. The way to get maximum value from this video is to pause the video once I show a profile and see if you have made something similar in your resume. Then very carefully listen to the feedback that I'm giving and see if that applies to you. This is an action video. It's not a gyan video. Let's get started. 6-second impression. That's typically the time a recruiter will look at your resume to make the first impression. So let's open up resume 1. LinkedIn and GitHub links he's given. That's good. Academic year of pass out. That's good. He's not mentioned the entire range. That's irrelevant information. That's good again. Technical skills. Okay, not very impressive. And why is this 2 pages? This guy is still in his final year. That's what a recruiter is thinking at the first pass of this resume. Now let's review each section in detail. So let's start with the general section, the first one out there. So if you notice, there is a gap between contact number and address. Not so good, not a whole lot of attention to detail. GitHub and LinkedIn, these are full URLs. I would have appreciated if you could have used some URL shortening technique there. But fine, I'll take it. Career objective. Now, this is so 1990s. In the 2020s, we do not need career objectives, especially not for a fresher or less than 5-10 years experience. If you have 20 odd year experience, yeah, then it makes sense, because I want to know as a recruiter what exactly are you looking for in the profile, what kind of role you're looking for. Then a career objective, I can still buy it, but not for a fresher. We all know what the career objective of freshers are. Let's look at the academic details now. Okay, the courses, that's fine. College board, oh my god. Spelling mistake in board, B-O-R-D. Oh, that's brutal. Not expected, not at all. What this tells me is that you have not put enough effort to create your resume. Okay, let me go further. Year of passing, GPA, that is all fine. Technical skills and projects. So Java, Python, very generic. What version of Java have you worked on? Any specific package, any specific framework, Java struts, Java Spring Boot. What have you done in Java? Java is very vague in today's day and age. Python, okay, fine, I buy it. But hopefully there are projects related to Python and something substantial that I can see which follows in the project work. Let me see that. Front-end languages, HTML, CSS. Are you serious, man? If you have to mention HTML, CSS, you better have something fantastic to show me, and show me with a link, right? Otherwise, HTML, CSS is not even table stakes today. It's too trivial to write in your resume. Okay, SQL databases, that's fine. Familiar with, what's that? JavaScript, data structure, Algo, Django framework. Didn't this fit in any other category? Couldn't you have called it something? Maybe move JavaScript to front end and call this data structures, but then Django will not fit there. You know, give it a name, man. You're giving technical skills. You've already said programming languages, databases, front end, and what's familiar with. It's not a category. Similarly, knowledge of. What does that mean? Maybe you've written cloud computing, AWS, you could have called this category cloud. Again, it confirms my suspicion, not enough attention paid to detail. Brutal mistakes in the resume. Not acceptable. Okay, let me go ahead look at projects, training and placement management portal using Django. Okay, that's fine. The main purpose of a project of a training and placement management portal. You've already told me the name. Why repeat it? That's a long 4-line explanation to a problem statement, an explanation I don't need. Please tell me, what have you done? When you say training and placement management portal, I get it. I know what the portal does. Please tell me in one line what the problem statement is and what did you do? Explore Django SMTP lib module to send emails to student to verify account and send opportunities. So if I understand this correctly, all you have done is you have implemented SMTP module. That's a one-line script, an SMTP solution. Please write something more to it or remove this. Instead of giving me an impression, it is being counterintuitive. It's not helping. Not a good example to put in here. Okay, let me go to the next one. Supermarket billing management system using Java. Okay. Again, what Java, Spring Boot, what? This is managing the sales activities which are done in the supermarket. Okay, fairly self-explanatory. Desktop application which records of sales, purchase, customers. Again, you're describing the application. Not helpful. What did you do in the project? What technology did you use? You've just said Java, Spring, data structure concepts. What does that mean? Yeah, I need data structure concepts if I write hello world as well. Not helpful, man. Not helpful. Academic project section, really weak. So let's go to the next one. Another academic spelling mistake. Second one, brutal. I have given up on this resume. Sorry. I'm not reading it any further, dude. Co-curricular and extracurricular. What's the difference really? Anyways, program practices on different platforms like HackerRank. This doesn't help, dude. Tell me your achievements on HackerRank. What score did you get? Have you earned a badge? Have you done something? Okay, let's look at the next one. Posting questions and answers on Stack Overflow. How many questions did you put? Let me see here. Holy crap. 2 answers and 3 questions. Seriously? Participated in college quiz competition. Okay, and then what? Did you get a prize? Did you do something? Did you solve a great problem? Developing web-based mini projects. Which ones? And what did you do in those projects? That's exactly what a resume is for. How am I supposed to figure all that out? Remember, I had said in my post that you please redact your personal information. This is what I got. You make of what you do of the first impression of this resume. In my mind, this is just 2 minutes less effort to make the redaction a little more presentable. This is sloppy work, not a good first impression. That tells me a lot about the candidate. Take these things very seriously. 6 seconds impression, LinkedIn and GitHub links, looks good. Academic year, pass out, again good. Tech skills, nice and bold. It's a 1-page resume. Looks good at first glance. Let's get into it now. Okay, first section, aspiring full stack DevOps engineer. What does that mean? I know what's a full stack engineer. I know what's a DevOps engineer. If you're a DevOps engineer, then you better be full stack in DevOps. If you're a full stack engineer, you're more probably a developer who can develop, who can do unit testing, who can do deployments, or who can do front end, back end, depending on what your understanding of full stack is. But you're not a DevOps engineer. So I don't know what you mean by this. Confusing. Also, undergraduate student of computer science seeking internship opportunities. This much was enough. The rest, applied technical knowledge, blah, 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 not required. Okay, let's go to education. You're doing BTech, started in 1919 to present. Please tell me the year of passing. Don't make me count from 1990, 20, 21, 22. When are you passing out? Just tell me that. Please don't make me work harder. Please understand. I have just maybe at max 1 minute to look at this resume. Please don't make me work. Courses, computer science. I am not sure what you mean. Is this your specialization of BTech? Ought to be, because computer science cannot be the only course that you took in your entire BTech. So again, wasted opportunity there. Higher secondary, I don't need the duration. You could have just said higher secondary 2018. That is okay. Physics, chemistry, maths, irrelevant information because you're doing BTech now anyways. Chemistry, spelling mistake. Ooh. Dude, brutal. Use the spell check. It's fucking free. Okay, let's move on. Okay, personal projects. Docker container management web app. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's read this. So created a web application in which user can easily manage Docker containers using simple GUI. Okay. User can create, delete, list Docker containers. User can also create Docker image from Docker file. Basically, you've just executed one command through the GUI. That's it. And a Docker container management web app is a lot more than, just view my containers and then just list them and then stop them and start them. It's much more. So either you're trying to fool the recruiter or you have no idea what you've done. Let's move to the next one. Expense tracker. Created a web application in which user can track or spend his expense. That's kind of obvious from an expense tracker. Tell me how you did it technically. Tell me one challenge that you solved while building an expense tracker. Impress me. Tell me more. Impress me. You've just wasted 2 lines in your profile. Okay, work experience. At Linux World Informatic, I've learned full stack development using MERN-Stack and DevOps tools like Docker. Congratulations to you that you learned all that, but what did you do? I'm not interested in what you learned. I'm interested in how you applied this. Please tell me that. Build the backend of the web application. Which web application are we talking about, dear? Use Node.js and Express. Okay, deployed website on AWS. Why did you deploy an AWS instance? Why did you not deploy on WordPress? Did you do any competitive analysis? Tell me more. Impress me. Come on. Moving ahead. Achievements. Got silver medal in NPTEL certification exam. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know what is NPTEL. Maybe I should know. Please don't make me Google it. Just write it what it is. And then you got a silver medal. Out of how many people? How many people got silver medals? Is there one gold, silver and bronze? Is this the Olympics? How many people appeared for this? What's the impact? What do I make out of this statement? Right? Is this a great achievement because only one silver medal and 5 million people applied for this? Or what? I don't get it. If it's an achievement, help me understand what the achievement is. Certificates. Database management, programming essentials in Python. Okay. Make sure these certificates are relevant to the profile that you are interviewing for. Okay. Languages, English and Hindi. Seriously? English, you have to be proficient. There is no option. 99.9999% jobs are in English. That's the spoken language. That's the written language. Hindi, how do I care as an interviewer? If you're applying to a German company and you can speak German, makes sense. Totally relevant information. Okay, interest. So, if you really have to mention interest, mention only one. The problem with this is sports. Do you like playing sports? Do you like watching sports? If you like watching sports, which is the one moment that you caught which made an impact on your life? For example, if you're making my profile today and if I was writing sports, I would have said sports, love watching sports, specifically football. I watched the finals of the FIFA World Cup 2022 and I love the way Mbappe behaved in that match. They were down and under and yet this guy had the grit and the determination to score 3 goals in that match. That has made a tremendous impact to me and I know now how to get up when I'm down and done. Crisp this down into 2-3 lines, but that's impactful. That makes sense. Okay, let's go to resume 3. Okay, 6 seconds impression. This guy's got 23 years of experience. Okay, that's good. He's got a picture. Understandable at 23 years if you want to show your face. That's okay. I get it. That's fine. Snapshot, creds. I see some numbers. That's good. It's a little bit too wordy for me, but that's okay. I'll take it. Tech skills look good. Too wordy. Areas of expertise, that's a lot of areas of expertise. Career scan, July 21 to current. That was a quick move. Let me go ahead. Jan 2020 to December 2020. Again a quick move. How long is this resume? 4 pages. I've given up. I won't read more. 6-second summary. Very long, very wordy resume. I will have to put up a lot of effort as a recruiter to understand this resume. Whether I do it or not will depend on my mood at that given day. That's an honest impression. Let's get into the details. So, in search of challenging and fulfilling assignment. Aren't we all after challenging assignments? Is that adding really any value to the statement? And fulfilling assignment. What is fulfilling for you is very personal. It's probably not the organization's responsibility to give you a fulfilling assignment. It's on you to make it fulfilling. So again, buzzwords, not really telling me much. As sales director, head of sales, country manager, business head, that makes sense. Because with 23 years of experience, I need to understand what kind of role you're looking for. So that much, very relevant. Within a growth-oriented organization. What organization is not growth-oriented? And if it is, why did you apply here? Organization of repute. I would think 5 times before I put this statement in my profile. Organization of repute. Aren't all organizations of repute? And my friend, you have applied to this organization. You should check if it is of repute. If it isn't, you don't apply. To be very brutally honest with you, as a recruiter, it's a little derogatory for me. That's just my opinion. If you don't agree, you can ignore it. Let's move ahead. Snapshot. Dynamic 23 of experience in corporate and MNC industry. MNC is multinational corporation. What's MNC industry? Maybe I don't know. Again, with well-known organizations. That's kind of linking to the same point earlier. Organizations of repute. It's rubbing me in. As a recruiter, I'm personally getting pissed off now. Extensive background in sales and marketing. Okay, that's good. Managed entire P&L. Okay, it would be great if you can give me the size of the P&L. I'd be very impressed. That's good. It's across 3 continents. If you have a sizable number, it'll make your resume suddenly shoot up. Successfully implemented and created end-to-end GTM strategy in Africa from scratch. That's good. And established HP and delivered 64% market share in Africa, West Africa within 5 years. That's a very strong statement. It's a good one. Only thing, if you can qualify the market share, in which market, in which product segment, that will add more weightage to it. But it's a good statement to put in the snapshot. Good one. Okay, currently associated with this as this. Okay, previous associations. Okay, makes sense. I don't have to go through your entire profile. Previously worked with Alpha Systems, Okay. Interact easily with people of various backgrounds, culture, professional levels. Okay, you've given it a soft touch. Okay, fine. I like it. That's good. Good first section. Highlights of credentials. Probably want to reword that. Right? Top credentials or just credentials. It's assumed you are giving highlights. Less words, more impact. Less is more. Okay, let's go in. Received True North Asia Pacific Award for delivering 40% year-over-year revenue growth. Okay, that's very good. In 2016. Okay, it's a strong one. It's a good credential, but it's 2016. What happened in the last 6 years? Again, the next one from 2006 to 2011. Today is 2022. That's a 10-year-old credential. It's expired. Too old, my friend. Too old. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, successful intros and launches of new products and portfolios in India. Tell me which product category. Tell me which product segmentation. Tell me the market size. Make it more valuable. Add some more numbers to it, please. Again, GTM establishment and channel business model development for India, APAC and MEA region. Okay, great. You established a GTM. Then what happened? leading to growth of so and so. Give me some numbers. Tell me more, impress me. It's a good statement, lacks the numbers. Okay, awarded for market share gain in India by HP, too old for me. And secondly, market share gain in India by how much percentage? Successfully set up business operations, distribution network for grand innovations in India, revamp the business strategy to drive sustainable growth. What does that mean? Can you give some numbers that will make it real? Alright, let's move to the next section. Key skills, extensive background in business operations and critical tactical and strategic plans. Again, I think it's too wordy. Key skills is typically skill 1, 2, 3, 4. So business operations or crafting tactical and strategic plans isn't skill. People manager who leads by example, it's a good skill. We don't need the details after that. Areas of expertise. Now, I'm not an expert in this area, but it looks like a long list. The resume is a little too wordy. It needs a little bit of rework. It's almost 4 pages. Bit too long. See if you can get it to 2 pages. I'm sure you can. The last one, resume 4. Okay, 6-second review. Senior DevOps engineer, mail ID, mobile, LinkedIn, bit.ly, shortened URL. Good, I like it. Experience summary, in-depth experience, extensive E is been cut here. It's a slight negligence. Okay, I get it. At least it's not a spelling mistake. It's one deletion. Okay, I'll ignore it. Okay, nice summary. Lot of tools and technologies mentioned. Experience, SRE, operating from an operations perspective. Okay, DevOps architect, coaching, enabling, leading team. Good bold highlighting of the key things, that's good. And education at the end, 2 page. Okay, overall good resume, lot of content, but meaty content. The formatting could have been more impressive. I think that's fine, I get it, you're a techie, you can't design. Fine, I'll buy it. Okay, let's move in. Experience summary. Total 11 years of IT experience in building this. Okay. Support application areas. So let's make sure each of these are addressed adequately, right? You have to cover build and deployment automation, infra scripting, release management, application support areas. There we go. Build and deployment using Jenkins, TFS. Okay. Handled support for dev and production environments. That's good. Extensive experience in administration and deployment. Okay. Chef Puppet, monitoring tools, technical guidance. So it's a good summary because you have written everything that is there in the first line. Okay, tools and technologies, version control. Now I like this. It's got a sequence to it. It's got a ring to it. You start with version control, continuous integration, build, test management, monitoring, database, config management, change management. I like this. Good. This guy's done his shit. Okay, experience. SRE engineer, okay, leading tobacco company, about the company, that's fine. Operating from an operations perspective, okay. Implemented continuous monitoring using PagerDuty, Datadog, New Relic, okay. Lambda, that's fine. I love the highlighting because it's taking me to what I need to read. I don't even need to read the whole sentence. Let's play with it. Architecture, migrate failures to any part of stack. Love it. Identifying resilience maturity for each product. Building disaster recovery. Brilliant. I don't need to read the whole sentence. Perfect. DevOps architect. CI/CD across products using coaching and enabling. Team was able to execute 80 to 90% of user stories over multiple sprints. Brilliant data point. Love it. Leading 8 members of DevOps team. I don't care about the rest. He's impressed me. System administrator, Redif. Okay. 50 websites, LAMP, Java, Python. Okay. 1,000 production servers across 3 data centers. 100 servers on AWS. Done. Sold. Done. I will not read the rest. Education, MBA, BA. Love it. Beautiful resume. Even though it's very wordy but meaty. Low on aesthetic appeal, but you know the guy has done his shit. Hope this resume review made sense and you got to understand how a recruiter thinks when he or she is looking at the resume. Each recruiter wants a selection. We have to make their job easy by providing a good resume and they will jump at it. Trust me. Let me know what you like best in this video. Also, any ideas on a video that I should be doing next will be very well appreciated. See you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.